Okay, welcome to the Beaver County Softball Network. We are here at Vanport and we are streaming the BCFPL championship games, both 10U and 12U. We pushed it back an hour because of the air quality around here. But we're much better than we were earlier, so we should be good to go here. Those of you who don't know me, my name's Bill Littler. I've been involved in Beaver County softball with my daughter. It's been about 14 years or so. And my daughter's graduating high school this year, or she graduated. So I kind of want to stay involved with softball, and I really enjoy recording my daughter, live streaming her games. So I decided to start this network and streaming softball players from Beaver County. Started last summer, and we're growing pretty quick. I didn't expect it to go this fast. I have over 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and get a lot of positive feedback, so it's pretty cool. We are waiting for the second umpire. The umpire that showed up said that he forgot something, so he had to run back and grab something. So I do have 2 camera angles, so we have pretty good field coverage. Looks like we're gonna talk about ground rules. I'll pull up the brackets here. So this is what we're playing for. So this is Blackhawk green versus Ambridge Maroon. And we did something differently this year. So the regular season really didn't matter. We were just playing just like a free-for-all, kind of like 8U, where you just play who you want to play, don't track standings or anything. And then we had a elimination, kind of like the Women's College World Series Super Regional, and played a 2-game round robin, and the teams that were 0-2 were eliminated. The teams that were 2-0 and 1-1 were seeded based on those 2 games. Then we played a single elimination bracket, which is what we're looking at here. And we are at the championship. I know Blackhawk beat CV Navy. I forget what the score was, but it was like 13-4 or something like that. But the Ambridge Maroon and CV Carolina, that went into extra innings. They were locked up at 0, and Ambridge scored in the bottom of the 8th inning to win. So we're still waiting for this coach. I'm sorry, this umpire. Hopefully we're not out here too late. we are waiting ever so patiently. All right, I'm just going to put up one of our sponsors here. And then I'll be back whenever I see an ump. Flip a coin. Always in the championship. Okay, so we have an umpire. And we're going to get started here. So the championship game, the home team is decided by a coin flip. I've already had someone from Blackhawk come up and ask. It's in the rules. So Ambridge did win the toss. There we go. We're back. Miss low. Still have a base runner on first. There's a swing and a miss. Called strike. So that'll be 2 outs. Still have a runner on first. It was offline for the first couple of batters. There's a stolen base attempt. They're just going to let her go. We do have 2 umpires for today's game. Going to go to third. She'll get a stolen base. Try to do a replay on that one. The throw was a little off. This is live. There's a nice hit. That'll score 1. And she's gonna go 3. And she'll be safe. It'd be nice if we had a scoreboard up. Ball outside. There's a called strike. I am going to slide my camera over towards second more in between innings here. There's a called strike. Two is the count. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So we'll be back for the bottom of the first. I'm gonna fix this camera. Good, how are you doing?
Just want to say hi, I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, good thing. All right, sorry about that. I'm trying to get this camera angle away from everybody, but Blackhawk's even worse. For some reason, they have a huge shift here. Their left center fielders pretty much playing center field. I don't know if that's by design or what. There's a swing and a miss. I think this is a better angle. There's a nice hit. See? Left center was playing in her position. That was a routine fly ball. Right, so Ambridge has a base runner. There's a foul ball. This left center, she even moved more to center field. Missed high. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if that's by design. There's a ball hit that backstop. I think we're in good shape here. There's a swing and a miss. That will be strike 3. So we have 1 out, runner on first. The president of Valley Rage came over and said hi to me in between innings. He does come to these games. He has several players that do play in these local tournaments here. There's a force out at first. And an overthrow. And another bad throw. They're going to send her home. That'll score a run. Yeah, so the ball was hit to first. And then she got the force out at first, tagged the bag. Then she turned and threw to second and threw it into the outfield. And then the outfielder threw it to the cutoff, and it was a bad throw. So that allowed her to score. So we're tied at 1. There are 2 outs now. It's a foul ball. Called strike. 0-2 is the count. There's a ball in play to the first baseman. She makes the play. So Ambridge comes back, ties it up. So we'll be back for the top of the second. All right, so the new thing out there for training bats is called camwood bats. It's a wooden bat that's had some weight distributed in the handle. And this is the Ritchie Bat Company heavy trainer bat. And our bat rep, his name's Jeff Plumer for Headbanger Sports. He also sells these, and they're a lot cheaper than camwood. And these are all custom made, so you can pick the paint job, whatever you want on it. It does custom engraving. And the concept behind these bats is it strengthens your forearms, and it creates a better hand path to the ball, and which of course improves the bat speed and power. So it's a new thing. If you're on social media, you'll see it out there a lot. And if you want to get it, you can look at Jeff Plumer's number. His cell is on that card, or you can reach out on Facebook. So first pitch here was a ball. This is the top of the second. Scores tied at 1. You are watching the BCFPL 10U Championship. Missed outside. We had a little concern today with the air quality. It wasn't really good early in the day here. And we decided to push the game back an hour. So originally this was going to start at 6, but we decided to start at 7 just to give, I don't even know if it's called the weather, but just to give the air a chance to clear up a little bit. There's a called strike. That's the one thing when when it cools off, it seems like some of that smoke disappears, I guess. That's strike 3. Looks like that was a good comeback there. I think she was down 3-0. Came back and struck her out. So we got 1 out. Missed outside. Now, if you notice, there is a different pitcher than who started, and there's a lot of strategy because of our rules in this league. So for 10U, you have to have 2 pitchers who pitch 2 innings each in the first 4 innings, and it can be in any order. Then after the 4th, you can have one of those pitchers pitch, but they can only pitch a max of 3 innings in a game. Now, if we do go into extra innings, all the innings reset, and it will be treated like a new game. There's a called strike. And you'll see these 10U coaches have a lot of strategy on matchups and such with these pitchers. Now, if you're new to this league, 10U also doesn't have walks. So when ball 4 is thrown, the coach will come in and finish the strike count. So that was a foul ball. There's a ball hit high. That's going to fall for a hit. Do a replay on that one. It fell right in front of the left fielder. All right, so we're live here. So Blackhawk has a base runner. There's a called strike. Missed outside. Missed high. There is a good bit of people here. I'm not very good at estimating. There could be a good 500 people here. Again, I'm not good at guessing that, but that would be my guess. There's a swing and a miss. Coach is in. So when the coach pitches, the pitcher steps aside and fields her position. That ball's hit to first baseman, and she's going to be safe. So the runner on first advanced to second. So Blackhawk has first and second. And I think there's one out. And the base runner on second is going to steal third. It's another rule for 10U. The base runners on first can't steal second unless there's two outs. So we have first and third here. There's a called strike. And there is only one out because that base runner is staying on first. Missed high, outside maybe. There's a swing and a miss. Missed high. And it looks like she's okay. So if you missed it, I don't know when my network dropped off, but there was a two outs now. And the coach just switched pitchers. So what happens is an out is a third of the inning. So you can pitch 1/3, 2/3, or full inning. And these coaches have to keep track of that. And what happens is when teams get back to the top of their lineup, that's when you'll see them, the coaches, make the switch and put their stronger pitcher in against them. There's a ball in play, throws it first, and it gets the out. All right, so we'll see a replay here. And if I am correct, Blackhawk put 2 on the board. So we will be back with the bottom of the second. Okay, so Brady's Run Fitness is the sponsor. They have their gym. It's actually on Brady's Run property. So it's near the where that pet, I think it's the, what do they call it, the pet cage or whatever. And they're open 24/7. They have trainers on staff. There's no contracts or nothing. It looks like they're questioning something with the umpire here. Blackhawk questioned something, and the umpire went over and talked to the Ambridge coach. So I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll figure it out. What I do know is Ambridge is up. There's a swing and a miss. Called strike. That one missed low. 2-2's the count. Hopefully the network is stable now. There's a foul ball. I dropped a couple times. When you see it on your side, it just kind of pauses. And a lot of times it may skip. So if it drops with one out, you may come back and there's 2 outs. And you really can't tell. But I see it on my side. It's called dropping packets. So this is full count. That's ball 4. So here comes the coach. And he'll finish the strike count. There are 2 strikes. Swing and miss, strike 3. All right, here's the first pitch for this batter. There's a called strike. And one of the reasons why I don't announce names at this age is because last fall, when I was doing this, there's a foul ball. A parent refused to allow me to stream the event because she didn't want her daughter on social media or whatever, so missed outside. So I was like, okay, I'll respect that, and I just won't say names. So that's the main reason why I don't say the names of these players. Another good reason is I have troubles pronouncing names. And I also have troubles reading some of the lineup cards. There's a called strike 3. So it's just easier this way. So we do have 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss. I haven't dropped any packets for a while, so I think we're okay. There's a called strike. Now that's going to be my next big purchase once I get the funds for it, is to get a hotspot with failover. They call it network bonding, so I can get multiple hotspots or SIM cards. There's a ball in play, caught by the first baseman. That'll be 3 outs. Watch a replay here, and then we're gonna take a short break. Nice job. All right, top of the 3rd. We'll be back. Yeah, so the fence clip, they donated a fence clip to the network. So I support them, and I encourage everyone to use their stuff. What's nice about them is they are an American-based company, and the guy who runs it or owns it is Gary Truesdale. And you can actually email and exchange emails with this guy without having to worry about dealing with Amazon or someone in China. And his stuff is really good, really durable, easy to use. There's a nice bunt. Ooh, they could have had her, but it was an overthrow. They're going to try for second. She's going to be up there. She's going 3. I don't see where the ball's at. They're throwing it around in the outfield. And she's going to score. Wow. Now, the one thing that stinks with this replay is I can only go back a certain amount of time. So I have it set at 10 seconds. So when something like that happens longer, it's hard for me to capture that. There's a called strike. What's that? I said if you take immediate timeout, I have a question. Okay. All right. Ooh, swing and a miss. So we have a 0-2 count. There's a swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. So I'm assuming this girl can hit. They have the outfielders playing way deep. Missed outside. There's a hit. That is foul ball. She hit that one a long way. That ball missed. Slow. There's a foul ball. And my camera just got hit. That ain't good. I'm gonna have to go fix that. There's a swing and miss. So that'll be 2 outs. I tucked that camera in a corner, but it gets hit. It happens. There's a called strike. There's a foul ball. I got a, I don't know if it's called a sign, maybe a little sign, but it's like a bag tag. But it's going to have a QR code. So people at the field can just come up, scan a QR code, and it'll take them to the network. Missed outside. Missed again. Oh, it looks like Ambridge switched their pitchers again. Missed high. Here comes the coach. Swing and miss. Strike 3. All right, I'll be back after this short break. I'm actually going to leave it on this view here and go fix that camera, so sit tight. All right, so I'm back. And I don't think I missed anything. So that was just a foul ball. And the first batter struck out. And I fixed the camera. It's a long walk. But because I'm young, I made it. Even the bad air didn't bother me. So I was questioned about the pitching rules. So in the rules, it does state that pitchers need to throw 2 innings. And the question was about outs. So you can have a pitcher pitch a third of an inning and save her for the next inning, and then throw her 2/3 of an inning that next inning. But both coaches got to keep track of that. And again, it's just part of their strategy at this level. And that ball's going to get through the infield for a single. And she's going to go 2. Oh, she's going to go back. No, she's going to go back. And they're just throwing a ball around. There you go. Throw it back to the pitcher. Kill the ball. And she is on second. Yeah, just like in when older girls play softball, put that ball in play and force that team to make mistakes. That's exactly what happened there. Base runner advanced to third. There is 1 out. Ball missed high. There's a ball. No, it's foul. That's a foul ball. I couldn't tell where that went. And the umpire acted like it was behind him, and then the catcher looked like she was looking forward. It's confusing. Oh, she swung. So that'll be 2 outs. Still have a runner on third base. Miss low. That was high, inside. So we are going to have the 12U championship right after this. So it could be a late one. Called strike. Hopefully the 12U teams are here to warm up. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So they left a base runner on third. So after 3, we have Blackhawk 4, Ambridge 1. We'll be back. after this break. Okay, so Photobombs, he donated signs. So I have a sign that I take with me to the field. I hang on a fence. He printed that for me. And then I have a big banner for Small Ball podcast. I'll get more into that here soon. But I have a banner for that that he had printed for me. And he just told me that he printed a couple tags that I'm going to hang on a fence. And it has a QR code. So parents or whoever can come and scan their phone and it'll take them directly to the network, which will be pretty cool. So that's Photobombs. And his big thing is a photo booth for graduation parties, weddings, whatever. But he does have like a print shop that he does small things for. Okay, so we're in the top of the fourth. Blackhawks looking to build on to their 4-1 lead. Miss low. So we do have, there's a ball in play. And she gets the out at first. That was the third baseman. All right, so that's one out. I was snoozing at the switch here. It's this device that I use. It has a touchscreen, so it has each of the camera views on it. I have to hit it to switch. There's a called strike. Now, one thing or one idea that I had, and then I'm kind of hoping to push the league a little bit, is to introduce an 8U championship bracket. And I don't know how everyone would feel about that, but it's definitely something that I'm going to bring up in our winter meetings. So if you think that's something that you're interested in, please tell your district representative. And see if we can't get that in. Here comes the coach here, ball 4. There's a foul ball. Way foul. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Missed inside. Looks like we dropped some packets again. There is a base runner on second. She's going to take off to third. She'll be safe. There are 2 outs. Blackhawk has a runner on third base. There's a ball in play. It's going to be foul. Missed high. There's a ball in play. Pitcher made a nice attempt. And they're going to be safe. Scores a run. Let's see if I caught this pitcher. She made a diving attempt. Nice try. They beat it by a step. So Blackhawk has a runner on second now. She must have stole. There's a hit. That's going to be tough. That's going to score another. Now see, there is a limit of 5 runs per inning. So Ambridge is getting close to what's going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, they're doing a courtesy runner. Okay, they got a good courtesy runner in. So we have a runner on first. The runner's going to advance to second on a pass ball. Now, as I was saying, there is a 5-run max per inning. So Ambridge has to be careful. They have 3 at-bats, so they can score a max of 15 runs in 3 innings. But you don't want to get to that point where you have 1 at-bat left and you're down by 6. That wouldn't be a good thing. There's a called strike. Yeah, these 10U games with these max runs, 12U2 has a max run, so you got to be real careful. Keep the game as close as possible. There's a called strike. There's a foul ball. To have 2 outs. Runner on third base. There's a ball in play. First baseman makes a nice play. Let's see if I can get that. There's the replay on that one. It's too slow. But first baseman did make a nice play. Okay, so that brings up Ambridge. So this will be the bottom of the 4th inning, and Ambridge has to score a couple here. So we'll see what they can do. So one of the things that I'll announce here, and this is the first time that I announce this. I might have put this on Facebook, but what I'll do in the off season, come after the fall season wraps up, late October, in November, I'll start doing podcasts, And I've had a lot of requests of certain people to interview or what have you. So I'll be doing some of that. I did it this past fall, and I got a lot of positive feedback. So I'm definitely going to build on it and do it more. I'm going to do, I've been talking to a couple coaches, college coaches, recruiters, maybe do some travel presidents or coaches, just talk about things. And then I'm going to do a lot more player interviews than what I did this past winter. So I'll focus on maybe some college players. Then I'll get into some of the high school seniors is who I'll interview a lot of. So I'm kind of excited about that. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you're interested in watching those podcasts, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get notified whenever I post new content. There's a called strike. Yeah, this network is for the Beaver County softball players that missed high. So we'll start young at this age, and we'll continue doing it all the way through high school. And it's just a way to promote softball in our area and show off some of these girls. And they're quite the athlete, these softball players. Very fun to watch. So here comes the coach. Finished the strikeout. Ooh, foul ball. That deserves a replay there. Let's see if do it quicker. He's going to pitch. Nailed the umpire. Awesome. So we missed the pitch, but it was low, I think. There's a nice hit. That's over shortstop. That'll be a base hit. All right. That might be the spark Ambridge been looking for. And I believe that was the last batter. So that was actually a big hit here. Turn to the top of the order, see what they can do here. So nobody out, runner on first. Missed high. Now again, there's no outs, so the runner on first can't steal. They can only steal when there's 2 outs. Missed low again. Some question that rule, but it's really just to keep that force there and help these girls make that play at second, and that was crushed down the line. Oh, and she stopped running. They're going to send her home. Here she comes. And the batter's going to stay at third. Try to catch what I can on our replay. All right, so Ambridge showing some life. Missed high. Missed low. Get somewhere in the middle there. Missed outside. So one of the achievements we just did earlier today was we reached 500 subscribers on the network, which is a pretty big deal. That one missed inside. One of my goals is to what's called monetizing this network, and what that'll do is it'll bring in some funds for the network. There's a ball hit. That's going to fall for a base hit. It gets past the outfielder. There was a nice backup. No one's at second. Ooh, and it gets past. And she's going to stay at second. So that does score another run. So we got 6-3 here. This is exactly what Ambridge needed. Called strike. Oh, I need to switch my screen here. So yeah, monetizing, and it's not going to be a lot because we just don't have that kind of traffic. But it'll be enough to pay for the monthly cellular expenses and maybe help improve some of the equipment. And then, of course, we do fundraising and all that, which we need some help with that too. But I'll show our next fundraiser coming up here in the fall for NFL. Please, 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 please sign up for it. There's a nice shot. That's going to be over the outfielder heads. One hop the fence. She's going to round second. And they're going to send her home. There's the throw, and it's going to be off. That was a big shot there. See if I can replay. That was a shot. So hopefully I'm right, and that's a 6-5 game at this point. Coach calls a timeout. Umpires are giving them a lot of time here. All right, so we got nobody on base. Score 6-5, still in Blackhawks' favor. So I do have another camera, and I try to convince my daughter, Macy. Oh, it's a foul ball. I try to convince her to walk around the field and zoom in on players and do that kind of thing. But if anyone knows Macy, she's a shy person. She wouldn't be into that. Miss High. I can't even bribe her with food or money or anything like that. Missed high. But that is something that I'll look into eventually. I think that'll be pretty cool. There's another ball in play. To second, she makes the play. Throw to first, got her. Let's do a replay on that one. That was a real nice play. Got her by half a step. Nice job. So I think that's the first out. Missed inside. So I am doing back-to-back games here, so we'll be testing my battery power. There's a called strike. Called strike. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, that was close. A little bit high. That one missed low. So we got a full count. To see the batter taking a deep breath. What's cool about this is just the competition, the girls feeling the pressure. There's a nice hit. That falls for a single. She'll stay at 2 or stay at 1. But yeah, this environment, this atmosphere, it's just fun for the girls. And it really helps develop them. Just playing to that pressure of the game. Missed inside. That was high. We're peaking at 40 viewers, which is pretty good for this new network. But if you're watching, click on that like button. There's a swing and a miss. Yeah, press the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That all helps keep this network free. There's a miss. Another thing you can do to help this network too is go to our website. It's called Landing, Landing, There's a swing and a miss. So it's landing.bcsoftballnetwork.com. And in there, you'll see a link to explain the cost and how you can help support the network. And one of those ways is by using our sponsored link to Amazon. So if you're an Amazon shopper, so there's 2 outs now. So the base runner advanced to second on that pass ball. But if you're an avid Amazon shopper, if all you got to do is use that link, it'll open up your app and then just shop like you would, and we'll actually get a small commission on anything that you purchase. And it's not a ton of money, but it's some, and it's very helpful. So we do have 2 outs. Runner on third now. Missed high. Twist inside on that one. I was outside. So here comes the coach. So we do have the tying run on third. So this is a big opportunity here. Here's the ball. Say it. That gets through. That'll score the tying run. So that knots us up at 6. And that is 5 runs. So they walk off the field and tie the game at 6. So we'll be back with the top of the 5th after this break. Okay, so one of the fundraisers I was telling you about this fall is this NFL Survivor Pool. And if you haven't played in one of these, they're really fun. All you have to do is pick one winning team each week during the NFL season. Ball one. And if you pick a winner, you advance to the next week. If you pick a loser, you're eliminated. And the catch is you can't pick the same team twice. So it makes it challenging. You have to think about it. In this fundraiser, it's $10 an entry. You can have up to 5 entries per email. There's a nice hit. That's foul. And we're splitting it 60 to the winning pool and 40 to the network. I was in one of these Survivor pools when I was younger. Missed high. Team One's account. And the winning pot was, I think, $30,000 or something like that. Now it was $100, but it was really intense through this season. It's a nice hit up the middle. And she's going to go too. She'll be safe. That was a real nice hit. I don't expect that Survivor pool to go that high. But if I can get me a couple $100 out of it, she's going to steal third. She'll be safe. Yeah, one of the things I want to get, I mentioned it before, is another hotspot that has network bonding in it. Nice punt. They get her? Yes, they did. It did score a run, though. It was a real nice bunt. Nice play to get her out, too. But that does score a run, so that gives Blackhawk the lead again. Miss low. Yeah, network bonding, what that does is it allows you to bond different networks. So it'll help make the connection a little bit more stable. I can get into techie talk, but I don't think you guys want to hear that. But the thing is, that's expensive. So I need some help with that one. I don't think my wife will like me buying that one. There's a foul ball. Now with high school, Trib Live lost rights to the playoffs for high school ball, the WPIAL. And they made or signed a contract with NFHS. There's a swing and a miss. And NFHS charges you. You have to sign up for their monthly account or whatever, which I think is crazy. There's a foul ball. Oh, I think we have an injury. Let's see if we can see what happened here. Just missed it. That hurts. When you're catching, you want your hand, your bare hand, to be behind your back. That way you're protecting it. And I think her hand was exposed, and when the ball was foul, obviously it hit her bare hand. And that hurts. So I'm trying to look and see. They're giving her a drink. She might be okay. They might be giving her a chance anyway. I'm sure if it was too bad, they would switch her out right away. Looks like they're checking her hand. See how tough she is. Usually catchers, they're a different breed. You got to be half crazy to be back there anyway. She's going to try to throw, looks like. Well, she's staying in the game. Like I said, catchers are just different. Bet you she puts that hand behind her back now. There's a nice hit to second. That's going to get through to the outfield. So you have a base runner on first. It's one of those things where the coach can tell those kids to put that hand behind their back 1,000 times. They won't do it. They won't do it. And then something like that happens. And suddenly they'll start doing it. And then when my daughter caught, she used to have troubles doing that too. Just didn't think about it. But I would tell her to stick her finger in her shoe. So when she'd squat down, get ready to make that catch, slide her finger in her shoe. And that way you're forcing yourself to hide that hand. Runner advanced to second. No throw was done. So there's 2 outs. She's going to go to third on that pass ball. It's funny, there's a center fielder right in front of me. She keeps looking back. From Ambridge, her number is 13. I'm telling on her. All right, here we go. Called strike. Catcher keeps looking at her finger. She'll probably feel that tomorrow. Strike 3. All right, so Blackhawk takes the lead again. And we'll see what Ambridge can do here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back. So one thing I didn't talk much about was the M7 Sports. They are our biggest sponsor, our scoreboard sponsor. And they're a local agency out of Beaver. And their sole purpose is to help student athletes in high school. So you need to be a freshman or older. And what they do is they help with college recruiting services. They help brand building. They help get these student athletes the name, image, and likeness deals. They also promote these players, and what you're seeing on the screen here are 2 M7 athletes from our area. One is Beaver Girl, everyone knows her, Peyton List. And then my daughter is the second one, Macy Littler. And there's a third one, Mackenzie Boyd. She's also a Beaver Girl. But these girls are M7 athletes, and these are the types of things that M7 does for them. And we can talk more about what these girls are doing here. And M7, they have a shop. It's called M7 Shop that's coming out. They also have they'll have staff for mental health awareness. Just a lot of stuff. They have that facility between the center and El Equipa exits. That's going to be opening soon. It's a called strike. I don't know if some fans agreed with that one. Missed the high. That one was low. So we got a 3-1 count. We do have lights on, so it's almost 9, quarter to 9. This is going to be a late one, I think. It's low. Here comes the coach. So we got 1 strike. And let's see what number 6 here can do. It's a called strike. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Pitching 10U is so hard. Miss low. And the trick to it is throw it flat and hard. A lot of times you see these coaches kind of arch them in, throw them easy so the girls can hit, but they hit better when you throw them flat and fast. Swing and a miss. So that's my tip for you 10U coaches out there. Missed outside, high. That one missed inside. Missed outside. What's the count? Here comes the coach. Okay, so that was ball 4. There's 1 strike. There's a hard hit up the middle. Pitcher makes a nice play. Do a replay on that one. That was a real nice play. All right, so we have 2 outs. New batter, number 13. Called strike. Oh, this is the girl that was standing in front of me. She needs a hit here. There's a swing and a miss. I will say she was looking at me in between pitches, so it wasn't like it was an active play. Ooh, that was high. I'm sure her coach won't care if she gets a hit here. There's foul ball. That one missed outside too. Okay, here's the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a hit foul. That's what you want. Put it in play. At this level, it's all about forced errors. Good eye. All right, I think the coach is going to come in. Or no, wait. It's full count. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. All right, that ends the 5th inning. So we got one more. So we'll see Blackhawk if they can add to their lead. We'll be right back. Well, I'll take a minute and talk about this here. So this swap meet, this is a group on Facebook, and the idea of it is for Beaver County families to share equipment, sell equipment, if your kid outgrows something or if you have something extra. Just a place for parents to jump on there and try to find used equipment that isn't as expensive as new stuff. Or maybe you have something that your daughter didn't like or what have you. But it is for softball. And you can also post things like fundraisers or tournaments or that kind of thing. So I'm just now announcing this today. I'm going to have some help from some of my what I call super fans. They'll help me monitor it and administer it. So make sure that people are behaving and there's no people outside of Beaver County who may be up to no good. So just a safe place for us to exchange equipment as these kids grow playing a sport that we all love. All right, so Blackhawks out. That first pitch was outside. There's a swing and a miss. I actually brought a sweatshirt, and I may be putting it on soon. Not that it's cold out here. Oh, there's a nice hit up the middle. Shortstop makes the play. Gets her out. We'll do a replay on that. That was a real nice play. I think it was a good call, too. All right, so that's one out. There's a called strike. Another called strike. 0-2. I don't think the parents like that call. Missed outside. That was a good eye there. Called strike 3. 2 outs. Okay, here comes the next batter. There's a called strike. This pitcher's pounding the strike zone. There's a hit. Nice try by the catcher. Two strikes on the batter. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. All right. So this is it. This will be the bottom of the 6th. Ambridge's last chance to either tie or win it. So we'll have that when we come back. Wait, we're going to talk about these girls here. I didn't finish, but so Peyton List is doing camps, and these camps aren't just for pitching. They're for everything, all fundamentals of softball. She's going to have a U6 to U10, then 12 to 14, and then a high school camp. So you can go to her website up on top. It's flowcode.com page, Peyton List, and she has a shop there, and you can sign up for her camps there. Macy's doing something different. She's doing private lessons, 30-minute private lessons, and you can reach out to her on her cell phone, and she'll help your daughter with whatever you need. She has experience with slapping, base running, hitting, outfield, infield, catcher. She can help in any of those areas. And Blackhawk, again, has this crazy shift on. So there are 4 outfielders for 10U. There's a foul ball. There's a foul ball out of play. Another foul. It was that strike 3. No, she missed it. I thought she fouled it off. Let's see here. I still think that was a foul. Well, doesn't matter what I think. Missed outside. So Blackhawk is 2 outs away. There's a called strike. You can start feeling the excitement here. There's a called strike 3. That's 2 outs, and Ambridge is down to their last out. And this is the top of their order. This could be exciting. There's a hit. That's foul. And it's going to be caught. And Blackhawk is your BCFPL 2023 10U champions. Congratulations, Blackhawk. And good job, Ambridge. You guys had a good year. All right, so I'm not sure if we're going to do the awards on the field. We may. There's the awards there, so we probably are. Yeah, so the second place team gets medals, and then the champions will get rings, and then there's a plaque. And the plaque, unfortunately, doesn't have the tag engraved. I usually go to things remembered and engraven, but they're closed. So if anyone out there has a trophy business or knows someone who has a trophy business and wants to get some advertisement space, have them reach out to me, bill.littler@bcsoftballnetwork.com. I'm going to be quiet and enjoy the awards. It's out. Give me 1 second. I'm going to stop this one, and then I'll jump